Alright guys, I promised you a gigantic, massive video game pickup video, and I will deliver. This is a culmination of stuff I bought on Amazon and eBay, and everything's come in finally, so I can finally get this done. So, we have a ton of systems to go through. Let's crack our knuckles, let's sit back, give this video a like, comment in the comment section below, and away we go. PS3 games, we have NBA Street Home Court from EA Big Series. Every legend has a beginning. Revolutionary Trick Remixer. String together the perfect blend of moves and take over any game with an all-new ball control system. Become a home court hero. Go from an unknown talent to a street ball legend by dominating courts from coast to coast. All-new Game Breaker battles. Put your stamp on a game during electrifying Game Breaker moments, or watch as your rival steals away the opportunity. Take your game to new heights. Leap off a teammate's shoulders or fly off his back as you bring down the house with all new jump-off dunks. So there you go. You can go to NBAStreet.com. And if I'm not mistaken, this might have been the last one ever made of the Street series. Next up, we have X-Men Destiny from Marvel and Activision. Some destinies are chosen. Fight alongside or against the X-Men based on the choice you make. Inherit X genes to arm yourself with the powers of your favorite X-Men characters. Customize and enhance your powers through branching decision trees. So Activision.com, Marvel.com, there you go, X-Men Destiny. I might have this for the Wii, and if I do, I'm going to be pissed because I didn't need it. And then this is sealed. This is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas from Rockstar, the greatest hits version. Rockstar Games presents a Rockstar North game. 5 years ago, Carl Johnson escaped from the pressures of life in Los Santos, San Andreas, a city tearing itself apart with gang trouble, drugs, and corruption, where film stars, and millionaires do their best to avoid the dealers and gangbangers. Now it's the early 90s. Carl's got to go home. His mother has been murdered, his family has fallen apart, and his childhood friends are all heading towards disaster. On his return to the neighborhood, a couple of corrupt cops frame him for homicide. CJ is forced on a journey that takes him across the entire state of San Andreas to save his family and to take control of the streets. Rockstargames.com/San Andreas, sealed copy of the greatest hits version. And then the next PS3 game I have is a collector's edition, sealed. It is the Alien Colonial Marines collector's edition. It has the figurine, obviously. I don't know where the game is, though. This might just be a stat. Well, no, that can't be right. It's got to be... So you got the Ultimate Aliens experience. After the events of the landmark Alien trilogy, the Colonial Marines are sent on a rescue mission to the planet LV-426, caught between the most dangerous alien species in the universe and the ruthless Weyland-Yutani Corporation. The hunters become the hunted. The Aliens Colonial Marines Collector's Edition is the definitive Aliens experience, including an arsenal of in-game content and an exclusive USCM training package. Become a Colonial Marine, fight the fear. Collector's Edition includes 4 movie characters: Hicks, Apony, Hudson, and Drake, Ripley's flamethrower, additional Marine customization, USCM Academy firing range, phased plasma rifle, sonic electronic ball breakers, and then here, Aliens Colonial Marines game. Prepare to face an aliens assault more intense and horrific than ever before in single-player, co-op, and competitive multiplayer modes. Power Loader figurine. This premium NPVC collectible stands at 8 inches tall and features a highly detailed Power Loader and Xenomorph, and USCM Dossier. Mission brief, USS Sephora schematic, recruitment card, LV-426 recon photo, USCM iron-on badges, and certificate of graduation. So that's pretty cool stuff. This is still sealed, but I don't know where the game and all that stuff would be. All I can see is the, unless it's in the back there, which it very well could be, all I see is the figurine, obviously, as you can see that. But who knows, maybe the game's under it, I don't know. It's still sealed, I'm not going to open, I'm not going to fool around. But there you go, PS3 Collector's Edition. Now, next we're going to go to, let's go to the Saturn. And we'll go right to them. So first up for the Sega Saturn, we have X-Men Children of the Atom, the #1 arcade smash. X-Men Children of the Atom, the arcade game. GamePro gave it a perfect score, 5 graphics, 5 out of 5 sound, 5 out of 5 control, and 5 out of 5 fun factor. So, Unleash the Atom. Or, Unleash the Atom. X-Men Children of the Atom. X-Men Unleashed. A 100% conversion of the arcade mega hit. It's here. Ultimate Combat. Mutant Mayhem. X-Power. Special moves. Mid-air action. Big characters. Sizzling graphics. Exactly like you played it in the arcade. You'll need all your mutant powers, all your speed, all your strength, for this is the ultimate combat. Have you got enough to defeat Magneto, Omega Red, and the Sentinel? Are you tough enough for Wolverine, powerful enough for Cyclops, cool enough for Iceman? Are you good enough to join the new breed of mutant heroes? X-Men Children of the Atom, the fighting game to end them all. So you got X-Power moves, super jumps and mid-air attacks, huge characters, incredible interactive backgrounds, and multi-kit combo moves, and arcade versus survival and group battle modes. So from Acclaim and Capcom, we have X-Men Children of the Atom for the Saturn. And then this is a very interesting game. This is rare as hell. It is 24 of 50 ever made. And you can go to oldergames.com. But this is Lost and Found Volume 2, CGE 2K7 exclusive, the Classic Gaming Expo 2007 exclusive release. And it says, welcome to Volume 2. Sega Saturn Lost and Found Volume Number 1 is the absolute rarest release ever for the system, fetching prices in the hundreds of dollars range through private collectors. A title that featured 2 previously unreleased prototype discs, L and F1 became an instant classic and is still very highly sought after for its unique content. Following the success of L and F1, Older Games is now releasing the long-anticipated Lost and Found 2. This package includes the FMV adventure game Rebellion, once more, plus the addition of a good look into the early development stages of 3 Dirty Dwarfs. With enough content to keep any Saturn fan happy, LNF2 is sure to become a welcomed addition to any collection and will be limited to exactly 50 copies, period. Just as before, you will need a modified console in order to enjoy these great titles. We are still working on making aftermarket discs bootable on a consumer system, but then again, there's always volume number 3 for that. So this is pretty cool to have in the collection. And then the last Sega Saturn game is The Incredible Hulk, Marvel Comics, The Incredible Hulk, the Pantheon Saga from Eidos Interactive. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Marvel Comics' Incredible Hulk barges his way into the Pantheon Saga. He encounters a team of superheroes dedicated to helping him become a hero. Hulk must use his gamma-spawned powers to survive impossible odds against a familiar cast of notorious supervillains. The interstellar madman Trauma, the mutant Piecemeal, and the deadly UFOs. These villains make his path to heroism increasingly dangerous. Thankfully for the Hulk, the madder he gets, the stronger he gets. Over 20 specialized attack and defense combos available to pound your way through. Full 3D graphics designed on Silicon Graphics workstations. Over 14 levels of challenging gameplay. Hidden paths and areas to uncover powerful Pantheon members. So again, for the Saturn, we have the Incredible Hulk, the Pantheon Saga. And then for the Sega CD, we have one game here. It is Rock Paintings CD&G Sampler, great music plus graphics. So you got Little Feet representing the Mambo. Those feet'll steer you wrong sometimes. And Teenage Warrior. Information Society gives you Information Society, What's on Your Mind, and Walking Away. Chris Isaac gives you Silvertone, Gone Ridin', and Western Stars. Fleetwood Mac gives you Behind the Mask, Save Me, and When the Sun Goes Down. And then Jimi Hendrix gives you Smash Hits, Fire, and Manic Depression. And Hot Hits, Adventurous New Music Sampler, you got Haven't Got a Clue from Dramarama, Hostile Youth from Saigon Kick, The Edge of Your Bed from The Escape Club, A Girl Like You from the Wolfgang Press, Black Pearl from Yo-Yo, Mammal, They Might Be Giants, Lost in the Storm from Chug Barak, Firepile from Throwing Muses, Sweet Talker from Sister Double Happiness, and For Love from Lush. So pretty cool deal here. Rock Paintings CD&G Sampler. So we got that for the Sega CD. And then for the 3DO, we have the 3DO Interactive CD number 3, Interactive Sampler CD number 3. 11 hot titles. This shouldn't hurt much. So Gex, PO'd, Slope Style, Club 3DO Station Invasion, Mega Race, Return Fire, Flying Nightmares, Pod Tank, Slam and Jam 95, Shanghai Triple Threat, Wing Commander 3 Heart of the Tiger. Special bonus includes 3DO Storage Manager Utility. So I'll grab that, the 3DO. Next up, this is still sealed, kind of. The top is not, but the rest is. It is the 3DO Maniac Pack. 4 great games: Way of the Warrior, Alone in the Dark, Battle Chess, and Out of This World. So, featuring 4 complete games to test your skill and challenge your mind. Head-to-head fighting in Way of the Warrior. The planet's greatest warriors have been assembled in a citadel high atop the Himalayan mountains in a tournament that will bring together good, evil, mortal, and immortal. But only one challenger will survive. Digitized characters with secrets to die for, 60 to 80 moves per character, developed by Naughty Dog Incorporated. By the way, that was Naughty Dog's, I believe, first game ever, makers of Crash Bandicoot. And fantastic. Blood-gushing competition, cool finishing moves, a must-have fighter, says Die Hard Game Fan. Alone in the Dark, Solve the Mystery, from Infogrames. A suspicious suicide, a chilling curse, a malevolent power. Dreaded secrets and unspeakable evils come to life. Your quest for truth drives you to investigate the mysteries of a haunted mansion. Are you prepared to face it alone? Complete 3-dimensional control of your character. Digitized speech brings the drama to life. Voted among the top 10 games of all time, says PC Gamer. A Battle of Wits, you got Battle Chess. Sharpen your sword and mind as you enter this medieval world where every bishop, knight, and pawn is animated and guided by a magnificent chess logic system. An unparalleled chess experience awaits you. Bone-crushing sound effects, real-time motion, and 3D animation bring the chess pieces to life. 10 realms of play will challenge all, from the novice to the expert. Battle chess is the next step beyond all existing chess programs, says Video Games and Computer Entertainment. And then you have Escape an Alien World, Out of This World, from Delphine Software. Hurtled through space and time by an experiment gone wrong, you must overcome the deadly alien landscape that surrounds you. Sharpen your skills and wit and prepare to blast into a real-time odyssey unlike anything seen before. Amazing graphics featuring fluid rotoscoped animation and hand-painted backgrounds. Cinematic zooms, pans, close-ups, and scaling put you in the middle of the action. Highest rated game ever, says Computer Game Review. So you got Interplay, by gamers, for gamers, and Universal Interactive Studios. Again, 3DO, almost sealed. We have the Maniac Pack. Do it this way. Next up, we have Gunslinger Collection. American Laser Games presents the Gunslinger Collection. You have Mad Dog McCree, Mad Dog 2, The Lost Gold, and Crime Patrol. This package includes Crime Patrol, Mad Dog McCree, and Mad Dog 2, The Lost Gold. This is from American Laser Games. So in Crime Patrol, this multi-level live-action thriller challenges the player to progress through police ranks, battling a variety of criminal elements. Be prepared to confront bank robbers and terrorists once you're selected for SWAT team assignment. Only the better player will be able to reach Delta Force and tangle with a criminal element threatening national security. In Mad Dog McCree, Mad Dog and his men have kidnapped the town's mayor and his daughter. To save the town, you will be challenged by a saloon full of outlaws, a hair-raising bank robbery, gunfighters, and Mad Dog himself. And in Mad Dog 2, The Lost Gold, this action-packed adventure will challenge your shooting skills, confronting bandiotes, renegades, and Mad Dog's men. Select one of 3 different guides and experience a variety of trails in the quest to beat Mad Dog to the Lost Gold and return with it to the old mission. Experience endless hours of action-packed entertainment with the Game Gun for 3DO. The Game Gun comes equipped with a Y connector to allow for 1 or 2 player use. So, 3DO, we have the Gunslinger Collection. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this here. And then next we have Street Sports Jam It, which is sealed, by the way. Street Sports Jam It, street ball that's more than just talk. Whiners better give this game a miss, because Jam It's the closest thing you'll ever find to real street hoops. Don't even think of looking for an official. In this game, it's jam or be jammed, and Great D leaves the opposition gasping in intensive care. Step onto one of the 5 silent courts and the air show begins. Reverse jams, fadeaway jumpers, and way more attitude and altitude than you'll ever find in the so-called pros. Get past our 3 asphalt warriors and we'll send you to meet the judge, and you'd better bring your license to drive. Put some money down, talk a little trash, then walk the walk, or else you'll watch yourself getting faced on our exclusive slam cam. So, these guys don't even know how to spell foul. Reasons to lay down the cash. The slam cam. Get up close and impersonal as players drive the lane. Over 700 frames of digitized animation, 5 graffiti-covered basketball courts, side bets, because only money really talks. Enough digitized trash talk to distance the entire neighborhood. 7 different street ball games. Sweat, one-on-one, too hot, poison, slams only, into it, and frenzy. Mastered one-on-one. There are 6 more game variations out there, chump. When you go to the hoop, the slam cam zooms in on the action. So, again, sealed copy of Jam It for the 3DO, and then lastly, we have Battle Chess for the 3DO from Interplay. One of the top-selling CD-ROM experiences of all time comes to 3DO. The battle rages on. The winds and cries of war encircle you. The music of medieval warriors transports you to another time, another place, and another attempt to capture the enemy. The age-old strategy game meets interactive multimedia technology in this new rendition of Battle Chess made for your 3DO interactive multiplayer system. The revolutionary graphics system and digital sound technology are used to the fullest, bringing cinematic features including motion picture genre zooming and panning, animation streaming, and character enlargements that fill the screen. Test your red-blooded courage as you enter a medieval world where every bishop, knight, and pawn is breathtakingly animated into lifelike form and guided by a magnificent chess logic system that challenges everyone from the rank beginner to the most sophisticated player. So sharpen your sword and your mind for multimedia battlefield. With bone-crunching battle sound effects, real-time motion, and magnificent 3D animation, this is the ultimate chess experience. Witness brutal executions and breathtaking animation as your game pieces sally forth in cinematically styled graphics. Hollywood's finest talent spent 2 years bringing each chess piece to life, perfecting every stereo battle sound effect and orchestrating every memorable musical note. 10 realms of play will challenge all, from the most gallant gaming knights to the meekest gaming knaves. Optimized ARM6 RISC chess algorithm challenges your logic, while an incredible opening library of 30,000 moves challenges your mind. By decree of the Queen, learning to play shall be mirthful. Your chess pieces will guide you through the game with a merry tutorial. Cinematic features including motion picture genre zooming and panning bring the game to life. So, Battle Chess for the 3DO. So those are the 3DO games. Then we'll next go into the n-gage games. First up, we have Spider-Man 2 from Activision. Take New York for a spin. From random crime to global threat, the entire city of New York is relying on you to save it. So race through 5 fully 3D web-swinging environments, combat a variety of enemies in 15 challenging 2D levels, post your high scores through n-gage Arena, an all-new immersive plotline featuring 3D cutscenes between levels. You go to n-gage.com, and again from Activision and Marvel, we have Spider-Man 2 for the n-gage. Next up, sealed for the n-gage, we have Atari Masterpieces Volume 1 for 1 to 2 players, n-gage Arena online features available. Relive the glory days, go retro with the best arcade games ever made. So you have Millipede, Lunar Lander, Black Widow, Missile Command, Red Baron, Asteroids, Battlezone, and Super Breakout. 8 authentic arcade mega hits, includes 4 bonus unlockables, 2600 Adventure, 2600 Surround, 2600 Video Chess, and 2600 Yar's Revenge. n-gage.com from Activision, a sealed copy of Atari Masterpieces Volume 1. And then lastly, a sealed copy of Virtua Tennis, SEGA Professional Tennis for the n-gage. And I can't read it because the sticker's on the back, and I ripped the sticker off without unsealing the package. Is the question? Maybe. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be rough. Yeah, this is no bueno, folks. Let's see here. Yeah, no, this is not going to work. So, there you go. Can't read what I can't see unless I rip it from this way. Oh, I got lucky there. All right. So, experience the tension and excitement of a real tennis match in the palm of your hand. 3 exciting modes to choose from: Arcade, Exhibition, World Tour. Create your own unique player. Multiplayer gaming with Bluetooth. Select from various court surfaces, hard, clay, or grass, and experience the difference it makes in gameplay. So n-gage.com, sealed copy of Virtua Tennis for the n-gage. All right, next up, we're going to go right into the PS1 games. We have two of these. First up, we have Grand Theft Auto Mission Pack number 1, London 1969 from Rockstar, and it requires original Grand Theft Auto disc to operate. So here, in Innovation in Gaming Mission Pack Technology, London 1969, you are a stylish hooligan entering a new decade of grievous bodily harm, carjacking, and general thuggery. Drive, run, and shoot your way into all sorts of trouble with the law, rival gangs, and civilians. So you have 30 new vehicles, 32 new missions, and unlimited criminal opportunity. And the warning again requires original Grand Theft Auto disc to operate. So we have that now as a standalone, which I'm happy about. Throw that up here. And then lastly, for the PS1, we have Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter from Capcom. The stuff legends are made of. Now you can choose your favorite heroes from the worlds of Street Fighter and Marvel Superheroes to face off in a head-to-head battle for supremacy. And for the first time, team up any two characters in the brand new crossover mode and experience an explosive tag team challenge. Dive into the action to perform outrageous moves and link together amazing chain combos. Delight in their devastating results. Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter combines two incredible universes to create an entirely new legend of heroic proportions. And then join Fighter's Edge, earn killer stuff. See inside or visit fightersedge.com for complete details. Straight from the #1 arcade blockbuster, play tag team battles in crossover mode, a round-robin tournament battling a mirror image of your team. Fight as your favorite characters from Marvel's pantheon of superheroes or Capcom's Notorious Warriors, 17 characters in all. New Hero Battle Mode, control a team of Marvel superheroes or Street Fighters against a CPU-controlled team. Go to Capcom.com. Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter for the PS1. The only GameCube game I was able to get is sealed, and it is Animaniacs: The Great Edgar Hunt from Ignition Entertainment. The Great Edgar Hunt. Defeat Cyril Coupe de Ville while saving Tinseltown in the famous Edgar Awards. Find and collect all 45 stolen Edgars, control Wacko, Yakko, or Dot, each with their own special abilities and moves. Battle madcap enemies, solve dastardly riddles. Explore 6 huge movie-themed environments packed with cartoon action and puzzles. Discover 5 wacky mini-games with Pinky and the Brain. Hollywood spoofs and hilarious gameplay, featuring voice talents from the original series. Starring your favorite characters from the hit animated series. So, Ignition Entertainment brings us Animaniacs: The Great Edgar Hunt. Now, for the original Xbox, we now have Platinum Hits, 2 games in 1, Shrek 2 and Shark Tale from Activision. Shrek 2, the adventure continues with all new characters and far-out locations never seen before. And in Shark Tale, little fish, big fun, fight the great white, race and adventure through new areas. SharkTaleTheGame.com, Activision.com. Again, we have 2 games in 1, Shrek 2 and Shark Tale for Xbox. Next up for Xbox, this is sealed. We have Exhibition Volume 6, 7 game demos inside. Second Sight, Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six 3, Black Arrow, Blinks 2, Men of Valor, Outrun 2, NCAA Football 2005, and Full Spectrum Warrior. So 7 game demos, plus key info on your favorite games, G4, TV4 Gamers episodes, insiders' descriptions and video clips of Jade Empire, Forza Motorsport, and Fable. Get the inside story on the hottest Star Wars titles, Star Wars Republic Commando and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, Game Time DVG strategy guides, Clearing the Hamlet walkthrough parts 1 through 4, Men of Valor. So sealed for the Xbox, we have Exhibition Volume 6. Next up, sealed for the Xbox, we have Silent Scope Complete, 3 game bundle and light gun support from Konami. We have Silent Scope 2, Dark Silhouette, and Silent Scope 3. The complete Silent Scope experience. The entire Smash Hit Arcade series comes to Xbox in this complete package. Now with light gun support, get behind the scope and take up the fight against terrorists as the world's greatest sharpshooter. 4 complete games bundled in 1, all 3 arcade hits in the console original, over 50 levels with multiple endings and routes, compatible with the Silent Scope light rifle and other light gun peripherals. The only way to get real scope action, Silent Scope Light Rifle sold separately. Again, sealed from Konami, we have Silent Scope Complete. Next up, also sealed, I believe. Yep, we have Exhibition Volume 5, 7 game demos inside. We have NBA Ballers, PsyOps, The Mindgate Conspiracy, Metal Slug 3, Ninja Gaiden, Shadow Ops, Red Mercury, Rally Sport Challenge 2, and Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. So G4, TV4 Gamers episodes, Cheat, G4's tips and tricks to master Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Pulse, get New York Yankee Jason Giambi's insights on ESPN Major League Baseball, Game Time TVG strategy guides, Mainframe walkthrough, The Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay, Parade and Shipyard walkthroughs from Rainbow Six 3. You can go to NBA.com, and again, sealed for the Xbox Exhibition Volume 5. And also sealed from the Xbox, we have Exhibition Volume 2 demo disc for Xbox. 9 Xbox playable demos inside. All-Star Baseball 2004, Capcom vs. SNK2 EO, Mechasalt, Vex, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, MX Superfly featuring Ricky Carmichael, Kung Fu Chaos, NBA Inside Drive 2003, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. Download new content. So 9 game demos plus downloads, videos, music, and more. Test run the hottest Xbox games now. Downloadable content, MX Superfly featuring Ricky Carmichael, NFL Fever 2003, and more. Videos, upcoming games, G4, TV4 Gamers, programming highlights, music videos. We have Death Cab for Cutie, Hot Heat, Kind of Like Spitting, Not a Surf, The Apples in Stereo, Inon, Interpol, Plan B, and Spoon. So again, sealed for the Xbox, we have Exhibition Volume 2 demo disc. Next up, we have for the Xbox Live Arcade, includes Ms. Pac-Man. Pretty easy stuff there. Also for Xbox, we have Halo Triple Pack. We have Halo, Halo 2, and Halo 2 Multiplayer Map Pack from Bungie. So experience the legend. Now all 3 Halo releases are assembled in one compelling set. Choose your game, choose your weapon, and wage war on an epic scale. Experience a stunning array of weapons, vehicles, and lethal adversaries as you unlock the ancient mysteries of Halo and battle to save the galaxy from total annihilation. In Halo Combat Evolved, you are the best of your kind, bred for combat, built for war. You are the master of any weapon, pilot of any vehicle, and fear no enemy. Fight for humanity against an alien onslaught as you race to uncover the mysteries of Halo. Halo 2, new weapons, new abilities, and new environments change the Halo universe in unexpected and exhilarating ways. Revel in a massively enhanced multiplayer game and take the battle to Xbox Live. And in Halo 2 Multiplayer Map Pack, 9 intense battlefields feature a huge variety of locations from swamp to space station and beyond. Gameplay enhancements intensify weapon, grenade, and melee combat. Again, we have a Halo Triple Pack for the Xbox. And then the last Xbox game is sealed. It is Tron 2.0 Killer App. The Xbox needs more games like this, says official Xbox magazine. This is from Buena Vista Interactive. Coded for war, compiled for victory. Prepare for action-packed battle as you're digitized inside the world of a war-ravaged computer system on the verge of collapse from a seemingly unstoppable army of corrupt programs led by the evil Thorn. Only a human user inside the computer world, armed with an arsenal of powerful digital weapons and vehicles, can even the odds and stop the corruption from spreading. Featuring voices of Rebecca Romijn Stamos and Bruce Boxleitner, music by Hollywood Records artist Breaking Benjamin, new light cycle designed by Sid Mead. Experience more than 60 levels of award-winning single-player action. Command an arsenal of 16 high-impact weapons, including the powerful disc, digital grenades, and cyber sniper rifles. Battle up to 16 digital warriors over 10 amazing maps on Xbox Live and Link Play. Take on 6 types of multiplayer combat, including a deathmatch mode, light cycle racing, and data capture. Use your light cycle as a weapon in the amazing override mode. So sealed, you can go to TronKillerApp.com. Sealed for the Xbox from Buena Vista Interactive, we have Tron 2.0 Killer App. Alright guys, next we have, I'm going to save this one for almost last, but next up for the N64, I finally got Hercules Legendary Journeys. So, this is the story of a time long ago, a time of myth and legend, when the ancient gods were petty and cruel and plagued mankind with suffering. Only one man dared to challenge their powers, Hercules. Hercules possessed a strength the world had never seen, a strength surpassed only by the power of his heart. Wherever there was evil, wherever an innocent would suffer, there would be Hercules. Take control of the legendary heroes, Hercules, I forget how to pronounce his name, Iolaus, who knows, his childhood friend, and Serena the Golden Hind, as they attempt to stop Ares from completing his diabolical plans. Use each character's unique attributes: Hercules' legendary strength, Iolaus' nimble nature, and Serena's accuracy to complete your quest. Travel through 12 uniquely fully 3D worlds, from the sunny seaside town of Poricus to the snowy mountains of Alpsius. Explore the banded overrun forests of Trachis or heavenly Mount Olympus. Fight mythical terrifying monsters such as the Minotaur, the Cyclops, and more. This is from Titus Entertainment. From what I was told, it wasn't that bad of a game, but it wasn't good. It's better than their Superman, outing. Alright, now this is not sealed, even though it looks like it may be. You can see the seal up there, but the seal here is broken. So this is Sesame Street Elmo's Letter Adventure from New Kid Co. New on the street. Preschoolers are in for a wonderful alphabet-packed good time. Join Elmo and his Sesame Street pals in wonderful 3D action adventures as he swims, drives, and blasts off into a vibrantly colored world of video game fun. Helps children ages 3 to 6 with letter recognition and basic spelling skills. 3 skill levels easily adjustable by parent or child. Features voices from the beloved TV show. The money that CTW earns when you buy or license products is put right back into Sesame Street and other CTW educational projects. Thanks for helping. You can go to ctw.org and newkidco.com, but I don't think the site's up because they went out of business. Next up, we have sealed copy of Hydro Thunder from Midway. Burn Water. Prepare for the power, speed, and thrills of Hydro Thunder Superboat Racing. Mighty hull your way to the finish line of the most treacherous water courses imaginable. So you have 9 unique handling turbocharged thunderboats, 9 vividly rendered tracks through the world's most exhilarating terrain, bonus boats, bonus tracks, boost power-ups, and shortcuts galore. Based on the #1 arcade smash, split-screen mode can support up to 4 players simultaneously. Midway.com. I don't think that site's up anymore because they obviously went out of business. And then next up from Konami, XXL Sports Series, we have NHL Blades of Steel 99. Non-stop NHL action. The newest All-Star in the Konami Sports Series hits the ice. Get ready for a whole new game. So new updated 98-99 rosters, fully detailed arenas, real NHL TV announcer Randy Hahn, motion captured animations, trade players and signed free agents, full season stat tracking and league leaders, adjustable team strategies, create new players. And here, get ready, NHL Blades of Steel 99 hits the ice with the all-new NHL, with all the NHL player stats in action. Breakaway, motion captured animation, adjustable team strategies, and fully detailed NHL stadiums with real ice conditions. He shoots, he scores. Updated 98-99 rosters called out by NHL TV announcer Randy Hahn, voice of the San Jose Sharks. So from Konami, NHL Blades of Steel 99. And the last N64 game, happy to get this as well, Saban's Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue from THQ. Power Rangers Rescue Ready. The Power Rangers are saving the world on Nintendo 64. Rescue innocent people from the Batlings, fight huge monsters, drive cool Power Rangers vehicles, and battle against your friends in the Megazord Arena. You can go to foxkids.com and thq.com, but again, for the N64, we have Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. And then for the Virtual Boy, happy to get a copy of this. Been looking for this for eternity, and it's in pretty mint condition. We have Wario Land. Jeremy Parrish just did a video on Wario Land. Be a bad guy and team up with devious Wario in a virtual underground world. Yikes, get ready for a devious treasure hunt with the infamous scheming Wario. Capture the shining gold and vast treasures locked deep inside a hidden cave. But beware of poison ponds, perilous prisons, endless walls, and creepy woods. Make a quick change into Sea Dragon Wario, Eagle Wario, or Bull Wario and utilize their mighty strengths. Blow away enemy cave defenders with body attacks and power actions. Succeed in this greedy plot to seize the riches of this underground world and find this key to freedom. Wario returns, and this time he's gone virtual. Incredible 3D graphics and astounding levels of scheming action. Amazing multi-dimensional cave environments take you deep into a secret underground world. New enemies and bosses increase the fun and challenge, and actual gameplay is 3D. Great game, by the way. I'm happy as hell I have a complete in-box copy. This copy is in fucking really mint condition. So I'm really happy about this. Alright, now the last section of games are all NES games. So first up we have Sesame Street ABC. Game 1, Letter Go Round, a letter matching and spelling game. And Game 2, Ernie's Big Splash, a problem solving and predicting game. 2 great games in one. 2 great games in one, learning fun with your pals from Sesame Street. Letter Go Round, a letter recognition and spelling game. The Sesame Street Muppets invite your child for a spin on the letter go round. Children play with the whirling Ferris wheel as they practice letter recognition and matching, simple spelling, and word formation. A Muppet Pal introduces a letter or a word. A letter appears in each Ferris wheel basket. As a letter go round spins, your child must find the correct letter to make a match. When a match is made or a word is completed, Big Bird, Bert, and Cookie Monster will dance and cheer your child to the next round of play. Sesame Street Let 'O Go Round provides a playful setting in which children practice early reading skills. This delightful activity offers your child practice with engaging learning experiences. And then Ernie's Big Splash, a problem-solving and predicting game. Splish, splash, Ernie's taking a bath. But where's Rubber Ducky? Ernie can't possibly take a bath without Rubber Ducky. Luckily, children can help by building a wacky pathway that leads Rubber Ducky from his soap dish into Ernie's bathtub, a fun-filled way for children to practice planning, predicting, and problem-solving. A washing machine, a water slide, and a friendly alligator are among the many animated and colorful watery building pieces children connect to unite Ernie and Rubber Ducky. This game features special guest appearances by familiar Sesame Street Muppet Pals. Ernie's Big Splash delights children as it introduces the concepts of cause and effect and spatial relationships. And this game was made by High Tech Expressions. So there you go. Let's move these over to the side. We have Sesame Street ABC. Next up, a really good condition, except for the top, which was fucking taped, and I didn't realize that when I bought it, but the black box version of Clue Clue Land action series. Are you clever enough to unravel the mystery of Clue Clue Land? The evil sea urchin has hidden all the gold in Clue Clue Land in an underground mystery maze. It's up to you to find the gold before time runs out. But beware, the sea urchin will do everything in his power to stop you. He'll set up traps to trick you, like inviting you into his house, where you'll be swallowed alive, or bounce you against the rubber trap and land you flat on your back. But if you or you and a friend can control the sea urchin by stunning him with electric shock waves, you just might find out where he's hidden the gold and move on to an exciting bonus round. Players 1 or 2, for use with the Nintendo Entertainment System, Clue Clue Land from Nintendo. Next up, from Data East, we have Captain America and the Avengers. When Captain America throws his mighty shield, Red Skull's goons will feel the pain of its power. On this adventure, it's personal. Captain America and Hawkeye must track down their fellow Avengers Iron Man and Vision. But the kidnappers, Red Skull, Ultron, Crossbones, and Wizard, have let loose a legion of thugs that stand between you and your friends. Captain America and the Avengers. It's a cross-country chase of action with your favorite Marvel comic book characters. So you got Captain America, Iron Man, Hawkeye, and Vision. Captain America's shield fights off Demesto. Mandarin holds Vision and Iron Man in his evil clutches. Peril from the air, Gigi's missiles home in on Hawkeye. And there's no telling where Hawkeye and Cap's search will lead them. So, from Data East, we have Captain America and the Avengers. Next up, from Bulletproof Software, we have Hatris. It's new from the creator of Tetris. So, remember Tetris? The way those cubes kept coming at you? That was tricky enough, but what if they were half a dozen different hats instead? Derbies, baseball caps, cowboy hats, wizard hats, top hats, and crowns. Well, that's the whole idea behind Hatris. The hats keep coming at you 2 at a time. All you have to do is stack them up 5 at a time and poof, they're history. It sounds perfectly simple until you get into it. Then you'll wish you had 6 heads instead of 1. Because this is the latest game from Alexei Pajitnov, the designer of Tetris, and his partner Vladimir Pohilko. And anyone who could turn geometry into a contact sport is a force to be reckoned with. And this time they really want you to use your head. If you don't, you'll look pretty strange with that pile of hats on it. So you can play a round of Hatris in 5 minutes. Trying to stop can take a lot longer. And so you're getting better. How come the game gets tougher and tougher? I don't understand. I mean, that's obvious. But anyway, Hatris for the NES. Next up, from LJN, we have The Punisher. Who says crime doesn't pay? Frank Castle, a.k.a. The Punisher, does. That's who. A devoted family man and honored police detective until the mob changed all that. Now he's out to seek revenge as Marvel Comics' ultimate payback warrior. As the Punisher, you've got street smarts and an explosive arsenal of portable weaponry, from a clip-fed automatic pistol to a heavy-duty military assault rifle, not to mention the shoulder-mounted surface-to-surface rocket launcher. Your target? Kingpin, the biggest of the big bosses. But first you've got to take on hundreds of thugs, hoods, felons, and low-life criminals on each of the 6 challenging levels. This is real arcade-style action, and everything's a target. And don't forget, while you're out hunting them, they're out hunting you. So you got wage the ultimate one-man war on crime as the Punisher. This loading dock's loaded with one thing, danger. Explosive graphics, everything's a target including you. Looks like this car's ready for a trade-in.
Real arcade-style action, super crisp graphics, state-of-the-art for NES, fully animated backgrounds, shoot everything in sight, hundreds of enemies, thugs, and targets. So again, you got, from LJN, you got the Punisher. Next up from LJN, we have the Uncanny X-Men. It'll take all of your mutant powers to defeat Magneto. And you have Marvel up there, Power Play series. The entire human race is in danger. Magneto and his band of evil mutants are on the rampage and nothing can stop them, except for you, Professor Xavier and your Uncanny X-Men. Cerebro, your advanced computer system, displays the different missions, all of which must be completed in order to accomplish your ultimate goal, the defeat of Magneto. Working with Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Iceman, you select the best attack team for each battle based on their combination of superhuman skills. The X-Men must work together as a team in both the one-player and two-player games. The two-player game features simultaneous control where cooperation and teamwork are essential, but be careful. Once one of your superheroes is immobilized, they're out of action for the rest of the game. Good luck. Humanity's fate's in your hands. So you got the Uncanny X-Men. Next up, this is in really mint condition. It's from Sammy, and we have Ultimate Basketball with some random dude on the cover. It's the ultimate. This is it. Real basketball for your NES. Control one of 7 teams and challenge the computer at 3 levels. Go head-to-head with a friend or enter the UB tournament and compete for the title. Getting tired of challenging your friends? Okay, then team up with them against the computer. Ultimate Basketball. All the fast-breaking, slam-dunking, in-your-face action you can handle. So you got this full-court basketball game puts you in charge. Make the plays, dribble, drive the ball, and even substitute players. You control the animation, action, and slams and free throws. And new, let the three-point shot blow you away. So from Sammy, we got Ultimate Basketball in really, really good shape. Really good condition. Oop. Let's move those over to the side, and let's start with this one from Arcadia. We have 7-Up proudly presents Spot the Video Game. The game critics say 2 thumbs up. Spot is cool if you're 6 or 60. And it's a 4-player game. And here we go. Spot the Video Game, starring in his coolest role yet. Spot is awesome. It's totally the wildest game ever, packed with features like an on-screen playfield designer that lets you customize your own game, zillions of possibilities, or select your personal favorite from the 512 pre-programmed options. Play 1, 2, 3, or 4-player modes, play against your friends, or take on the computer. You choose. The 5 selectable levels of computer skill will make for a never-ending challenge. Reset the move timer and get your opponents really jamming. 35 animated moves make for cool mind-bending play action. So you got breakdance, dive, moonwalk, rating G, great entertainment for the whole family, and warning, not recommended for some boxes because it's hip to be cool with Spot. Oh, squares. Not recommended for squares because it's hip to be cool with Spot. Anyway, this is from Arcadia, and you got 7-Up presents Spot. Next up, this is sealed, and this is a game from Vic Tokai, All Pro Basketball. Sealed copy. The crowd is roaring and the pressure is on. You're just a basket away from victory. There are only seconds remaining in the game, and you've got the ball. But you're facing a tough zone defense that's bent on keeping you from scoring. What do? Pass the ball, try to drive for a layup and risk a foul, or just put everything on the line and take a shot from where you stand? Whatever your decision, it'd be better be quick, because the ref has his hand on the whistle and the clock is running. So sealed copy of All Pro Basketball for the NES. Next up from LJN, we have Wolverine in an X-Men Mega Battle versus arch nemesis Sabretooth. Stranded on a remote, deserted island by his arch enemies, Sabretooth and Magneto, Marvel Comics' Wolverine must fight the battle of his life. Superhuman powers, including regenerative healing abilities and an indestructible adamantium skeleton and retractable razor-sharp claws that slice through anything, make Wolverine a terrifying adversary. But has he finally met his match? Lead Wolverine in this world-class struggle against Sabretooth and the evil genius Magneto. In the heat of battle, fellow X-Men Havoc, Jubilee, and Psylocke come to your side, helping even out the score. To survive, you must complete 9 missions, including the Battle for the Skies, Trial by Fire, Trial by Water, the Dungeon of Traps, and the Land of Nightmares, until at long last you face your ultimate foes. Prepare for the most exciting and unpredictable X-Men adventure of them all. So here, unleash your deadly adamantium claws when the going gets tough or going gets rough. Psylocke's device enables you to call Havoc when your energy is low. Your aquatic skills keep the enemy at bay until your air runs out. Penetrate the impenetrable fortress in your search for Sabretooth. Don't be drawn in by Magneto's magnetic metal hands. So again, this was in Oyster Bay, New York, LJN. Wolverine. Next up, we have from Ultra Games, which is another Konami, their subsidiary, in great condition, Mission Impossible. Your mission, if you choose to accept it. Dr. O, the clone plan genius, has been kidnapped by the Sinister Seven. Also swiped was his computerized military defense system, which the evil thugs have reprogrammed to destroy the world. Now his future, and ultimately Earth's survival, depend on your crack Mission Impossible team to perform a secret surgical strike and rescue. But to pull off this operation, you must be daring enough to command 3 different IMF identities: Max, Grant, and Nicholas. Each has special agent talents and firepower, such as quick change disguises and remote control bombs, which you must master to survive 6 torturous levels with dozens of hidden espionage zones. You must also outwit and outshoot notorious villains Slash Stiletto, Iron Claw, and Jorge Burns. These human barracudas and their terrorist army will attack you from every direction, constantly bombarding you with mental and physical twists. From machine gun speedboat chases through the canals of Venice and hand grenade ski runs in the Swiss Alps, to deadly sniper encounters in East Berlin and underground tactical warfare off the coast of Cyprus, it'll be the fight of your life. And if those mind-blowing mazes don't wipe you out, the sudden death obstacles, acid flames, poisonous gas chambers, holography fields, secret enemy police, and fanatic robot warriors probably will. Now you know why they call it Mission Impossible. So good luck, Jim. As always, should any of your IM force be caught, the Secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This box will self-destruct in 5 seconds. For 1 player only. Mission Impossible. Next up, we have the black box version of Pro Wrestling from Nintendo, from the Sports Series. Pro Wrestling. Now real wrestling action is at your fingertips. It's a reverse bulldog, a double noggin knocker, a leap off the top turnbuckle. It's pure pandemonium. Welcome to the world of Nintendo Pro Wrestling, where you take on 6 of the meanest, baddest, most rotten guys around. With names like the Amazon, Giant Panther, and King Corn Karn, you'll begin the match by choosing a wrestler and an opponent, either the computer or a friend. Then with a flick of the wrist, you'll perform drop kicks, body slams, headlocks, and dozens of other bone-crunching moves designed to annihilate your opponent. But be warned, each wrestler has his own arsenal of backbreaking moves, which means you'll have to think fast and move even faster to pin your opponent. Hold him for a 3 count and become champion of Nintendo Pro Wrestling. So players 1 or 2 for use with the Nintendo Entertainment System. Again, Pro Wrestling from Nintendo. Next up from LJN, we have Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Can You Solve the Mystery? From the Power Play series. You've seen the movie, you know the story. A heartbroken Hollywood toon star is accused of murdering one of the most popular men in town. The same man who was just 24 hours earlier seen playing patty cake with our star's lovely and mysterious wife. It's an open and shut case, right? Wrong. This is where your job begins. You must search high and low through downtown Los Angeles, the city park, the warehouse district, and even Toontown looking for clues to help Eddie prove that Roger is innocent. You have to unearth all 4 pages of Marvin's missing will. That will guarantee Toontown's future forever. At the same time, you must also keep the weasels from getting Roger, protect Jessica from the dreaded Dimpmobile, and help Eddie stay out of jail. As if that's not enough, you must collect the right weapons, accessories, and facts that will enable you to defeat Judge Doom in the final confrontation. You'll have to call up all of your game playing and super sleuth detective abilities to get you through this one. And there's still no guarantee. In the end, the joke could be on you. So, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And the last game of this massive pickup, the last game is the yellow Classic Series box in hell of condition, Metroid. It's you against the evil Mother Brain in a thrilling battle. So, the original Classic Series, it's you against the evil Mother Brain in a thrilling battle. More than 1 million courageous players have joined Samus Aran in the desperate fight against the alien Metroids. The demand for further adventures resulted in a hit Game Boy title. Now the original is back, and so is the Metroid Menace. You're inside the planet Zebus, a fortress of endless secret passageways where the Metroids are multiplying. Left alone, Metroids are merely dangerous, but in the wrong hands they could destroy the galaxy. Unfortunately, the space pirates who control Zebus have set up the Mother Brain for just that purpose. It's up to you to thwart their plans, but that won't be easy. You'll have to search out and gain use of power items like the Ice Beam, Wave Beam, High Jump Boots, and Varia. If you survive, it will be you and your acquired powers against the Mother Brain. Password lets you start the game where you left off. From the Adventure series, we have Metroid for the NES. So folks, that is it. Gigantic pickup, as I said. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 NES games. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Xbox games. We had 1, 2, 3 PS3 games and a PS3 Collector's Edition game, 2 PS1, 1 GameCube, 1 Virtual Boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 N64, 3 n-gage, 4 3DO, 1 Sega CD, and 3 Saturn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 7 is 31. And 45 games in this pickup video. And stay tuned, because I'm going to be showing you guys, I made a impulse decision. I bought out a video game store in Knoxville. Just bought them right out. And I'm obviously not keeping the game. There's one game so far from everything I found that I actually need. And I might even have it, and I don't even know if I have it or not. It's Spyro Skylanders for the 3DS. So I'm going to see if I have that. If I have it, then I don't need it. But one game out of like 3,800 games and systems and stuff that's, I mean, you'll see it. Right now my entire living room is destroyed. Putting away everything left and right, trying to see what's sealed, what's not sealed, what's loose, what's missing the manual, all that stuff. And I'm going to go around to the other game stores here, see if I can just sell everything for a quick profit. We'll see. Obviously, if that doesn't work, I'm going to just sell everything on eBay. So, for you collectors out there, if you need stuff, I got a whole bunch of shite that's going to be uploaded soon, unless, you know, this guy in New York, Mr. Deals, if he buys the stuff from me, it'd be great. If not, I'll go around this area. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and give the video a thumbs up, or a like. Thumbs up. A like, it would be greatly appreciated. Tell your friends. We got a lot of video game content coming. One person asked me why Kingdom Hearts 3, what happened with the gameplay there. Well, I already beat the game, but for some reason when my power went out 3 times one night, I think the videos got corrupted. YouTube will not allow me, it uploads and then it does not process, and then it immediately sends a message saying your files isn't supported, blah, blah, blah. So there's obviously an issue there. But I have the rest of the Kingdom Hearts videos. I'm going to see what I can do. Maybe I can edit them, do whatever I got to do to upload them. I have Dead or Alive 6. I've beaten the story mode of that, but I'm in the middle of the Dead or Alive 6 quest mode, which is basically just like 100 and something missions where there's certain things you got to accomplish, like throw guys or do 3 leg sweeps and make sure you beat the guy in less than 60 seconds, stuff like that. So anyway, thanks for watching. As usual, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross videos will be rampant, and Scratch Ticket Thursday next week. But I appreciate each and every one of you, and again, like would be appreciated. Comment in the comment section below. And yes, the Game Room Tour will happen soon, but here's the deal. As you can see, I got all this stuff right here that I need to put away. Until then, we'll see you next time.